99.3. Who's on my line? Good morning. Thank you for calling. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning. What's your name or where are you calling from?
Can you remain anonymous?
Yes, you can. You have 1 minute. Please go ahead.
Okay, so I have this relation people that suffer domestic violence because I've witnessed it myself. And I spoke to her about it, and she said because I was a law student, she said it's not all about my profession, that I'm bringing my profession into the home. I noticed that she wanted to marry based on she's the first girl and she didn't want to go to any tribe that is not Igbo because she's Igbo. And then she married someone really close to her hometown and everything. But this person is not really, I don't want to say educated, I don't know, but he treats her. So as young as I was like in my early 20s. This woman was in her 30s, like late 30s, and he compares the both of us. And this is his wife with a son, and then I think they've lost a child before. Pregnant due to him beating her. Give herself some break, and then she says, "I know nothing about marriage. Either my profession gets into my head, or I'm speaking as a child that I've never been there before, so I don't know what."
You know what? So do you have a question, or you just want to share this experience? Because your time is up. Your 60 seconds is up.
I witnessed it. That's the reason why I'm saying.
Okay, you're sharing.
How
Okay.
else can I help? Yeah, I saw her. I was with her in the home. I was seeing them.
Alright, I'll allow Olumide to speak with you now.
It's her mind. There is nothing you can do to someone who thinks that suffering is a benefit of marriage. It's a benefit of there is really nothing you can do. If we will bring them out, they will go back. So we just pray that you learn something from the experience.
Thank you very much. Thank you. See, that's another thing with society. You have people speaking, trying to help other people, and they say, well, based on your age, based on the fact that you're not married, what do you know about marriage? And there are some things, granted, experience gives you more information. However, I don't need to be married to see something and tell you something. There's some certain things that I don't need to be married to know. Now, this thing is not making sense, honestly speaking. So I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. It still goes back to the issue of, I guess, culture in this side of the world where if your age reaches a certain level, you cannot talk to me. 9.3. Who am I speaking with, please?
My name is Taiwo.
Taiwo, where are you calling from? Thank you for calling.
United Kingdom.
Alright, you're welcome, Taiwo. You have 1 minute. Please go.
It's my first time calling, and
thank you very much.
Oh, well.
No matter how tired I am, I just discuss it with the students this Saturday.
the days of 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Now that it's 7 a.m. to 9 p.m., even if I'm asleep, I just plug in my sleep elite to listen.
Wow.
I'm sure all the good work.
Thank
I'm
you.
sure that you don't want me to go and strangers. No matter how much you try, you don't want to.
Not listen. That's why people would call in and then say, the Bible said, do not be submissive to your husband. The Bible said this, the Bible said that. I'm a Muslim, quite alright, but I understand that religion does not matter in situations like this. What matters is being alive. What matters is living a fulfilled marriage. I am not married, I am a single man, but first, it should be something you want and you should be with the right person.
Yes.
Thank you,
Taiwo.
calling.
I really appreciate it. It's very encouraging. Thank you.
Alright, Taiwo, thank you very much for calling. 99.3, who's on the line? Good morning. Alright, good morning. You have 1 minute, please.
I was talking about, so what do you do in the case of an in-law sleeping with a brother? I think I was just trying to justify, it's turning into a gender-based thing. When you talk about violence, it's good talking, women too should keep quiet. What about women that talk too much? Anyway, like the other man said, people that will listen will listen. People that won't listen. Great job you guys are doing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
for calling.
Your baritone is very on point.
99.3, good morning.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning, happiness. How are you?
Good morning.
My dearest happiness.
How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
You're good, happiness.
Just hold on for me because I'm angry this moment.
Please, restrict the anger to 1 minute.
Oh, no, don't wait.
I'm sitting up.
So emotional, I almost started crying. It's all about the adulterous woman, the adulterous woman, how God, met with her. She was the first to have, God revealed himself to her. And somebody is calling me today that you did not interpret the word well. Me, I don't understand interpretation of the word. Please, the last time I checked, there are other stations so that people can listen to. Somebody, God is using someone to change the life of so many people. I know the cause of God last week. God is using someone to change so many lives. Mistake that people make so that our other children will not make it. And somebody's calling that you don't know the word of God. Please, they should leave it gently for me. Leave you, they should leave you the way you are.
Thank you, happiness. I was sitting relaxed. When you said you were angry, I had to sit up that happiness is angry.
Just went on a mini vent right there.
Thank you very much,
Thank
happiness.
You, we have another call on Skype. Did you want to say something else? No. Okay. All right. Good morning. 99.3. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for calling. Who am I speaking with, please, and where are you calling from?
Yes, good morning. Who you are? And I'm the first time caller.
Welcome. Good to hear from you.
From the US.
Thank you for joining. Who you are? You have 1 minute, please. Go ahead.
Been following your program for a while. I just want to say you guys are doing a pretty good job.
Thank you.
All I can say is God bless you and God replenish you for the good works.
Amen.
That's all I gotta say this morning. Have a blessed weekend.
Thank you very much.
Have
I really appreciate it.
Two WhatsApp I did for you. Let me come and read some messages. Ooh. All right, Medina texting from Iba Estate says, "Good morning, Barrister Onyinchi." Says that her late elder sister, who died in her marriage in Equatorial Guinea, suffered so much from torture and abuse, bruised with red eyes. Her husband caged her and prevented us from reaching her. He beat her while she was pregnant severally, and ended up with miscarriages. She died with several internal and external injuries. The government of that country called to inform them about her death, and the husband is at large. That's terrible. So sorry about that.
People don't have to wait for, I have an issue where people are waiting for somebody to come and save them. You understand, you can actually save yourself. Because for anything to happen to you, it needs your permission. It can only happen if you allow. So please, you can also save yourself. Not waiting for somebody to come and reach out to you. It's amazing.
Sadiq says, "Hi Barrister Onyinchi, good morning, happy weekend. I'm a long-time esteemed listener on your show. Good job, thumbs up." He also says, "Please reply my message on your Instagram page." I'm not sure if that's for Nigeria, if that's for Olumde's Instagram. Maybe. Right.
Thank you.
Sadiq, that. Well done, sir. You are really doing a great job. Please do not relent. You have saved many lives. People must call to crisis. People must call
Criticize.
to criticize you. Thank you. Vedita from the government. Vedita says, "Please don't stop, sir. Keep it up. God bless you." Before that, she sent another message saying, "Good morning, sir. Barrister Olumide Kayode. My name is no attention from my husband right from the beginning to date. He didn't understand my love language at all. Even right now, this anyone first of all, his family and others." Right. Okay, so I guess the issue of love
Can we
languages
just
are-
protest against this?
Maybe you should have a show. We should do a show on love languages, because love languages are actually important.
At
And these are
times
conversations
it
to
could be
have.
confusing when you label it love language,
Okay.
because there's a universal language. It's actually what you like. What
Basically.
Yes, what you. So when you say love language, I see
You
that
like to
some
break it
people,
down so
some
people
people,
understand.
some people might get confused.
Okay.
How your expression of how you want your time with your spouse to be, what you would really like. I am very playful, so I don't even know what you're doing. I just once the spirit of play comes, it is all over. Whatever you are doing, So I think people should. I think maybe we should research into that and then talk about it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. This is quite a read. Good morning, Barrister and Sis Onyinchi. Please, anonymous. All right. The problem is that most husbands don't show attention, care, and love to their wives, especially when the marriage is young and the kids are also young. The wife is stressed and tired. No hug, no pegging here, no smooching, no playing. Nothing in all caps. Nothing is in all caps. To cut it short, the woman poured the affection she came to the marriage with on her kids, and it develops. The bond becomes strong. Then when the stress has reduced a bit, he now wants affection, he wants disdained all of a sudden. How is she to switch to that when it has not been part of them? This person says that her marriage is just 5 years and she can't remember the last time that her husband hugged her or looked at her passionately.
The problem with that is when she started with men. We've had 2 men come to complain that they are the ones being starved of love.
You can't generalize.
So you cannot generalize and say men do this. It's just localize it to your local government, to your street and to your home. This is what you are going through. Yeah, people I think you need to date to know.
Okay, so I mean, she addresses this actually in the concluding part of her message. Basically, she says that she can't remember the last time in 5 years her husband hugged her and looked at her passionately. She's given it all to her 2 children. He gets clean food, clean clothes, and a clean home. She has talked, she has put action, intercourse is there. Safe enter and come out. She's tired, Jerry. She says, you see the men are the ones complaining most. She says that they don't pack them, put one side, Jerry. I mean, it's still somehow true. I think it's still somehow tracing back to what we call love languages, or what is termed love languages. So I guess these are these are conversations that should happen in the dating stage before marriage. How do you like to be loved? What is that act, or how do you like your partner to express love to you? Is it quality time? Is it gifts? Is it acts of service? Is it physical touch? And physical touch is not sexual, please. Let me just put that out there. Physical touch.
You know what I mentioned sometime. You remember I dealt with intimacy, and I said what the final thing to check is sexual compatibility. You must be sexually compatible, or else you will be frustrated and you will cheat. Okay. All these are under intimacy. You're with someone you can't be physically intimacy is just someone getting to know you deeply. Intimacy is not sex. Intimacy is not intimacy is not romance. It's a deep connection.
In fact, I think a good way to look at it is take romance and sex out of the picture between this relationship you have with this person, and would you still be there? Are you friends? Would you gist? Can you play without all those other things in the mix? I think that's a good way to see and test if there's a level of intimacy that you need to work on that. I'll take one message and a call, and I'll allow the barrister to give us his concluding thoughts. If we have more time, we will take more of your contributions. Joe from Mushi says, good morning, Barrister Onyinchi. The man with stroke that called is a classic case we don't see or talk about. The entire world is mainly focused on a man physically abusing a woman. There is a bigger challenge men face with emotional and mental abuse from men, which probably leads to
Sorry,
physical...
please, can I cut you out there? Any post, any comment that begins to show chauvinism, that is making it about a man or woman, I would totally disregard, because this is a human problem. It is not a man or woman problem. And the moment you send a message and you put man or men do this or women, I will totally disregard and interrupt it, because I will not encourage that chauvinism or sexism. We are talking about men. It also happens to women. Please, we're not here for that.
So in Joe's defense, I don't think Joe is coming up with defensive or I think Joe is just trying to point out that these things happen to men.
We mentioned men, we mentioned women.
And I know that Olumide, because of this particular issue, he ensures that he tries to balance out the gender aspect of these conversations. I know that he does that, okay? But thank you, Joe, for your contribution. Call, and then we take our barrister's concluding thoughts. 99.3, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Please do me the beautiful favor of turning off your radio before you go on.
Good morning.
Thank you. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Okay, I will want to remain anonymous.
No problem. 1 minute, please.
Good morning, Barrister.
Good morning. Good
Good
morning.
morning to you.
I would like to just buttress one thing that you said, that in dating,
Whatever you see in dating, you will always see it in marriage. The only problem is it is exaggerated or reduced. And again, marriage has no formula, sir. Just as it comes, have a holistic approach to it. Then, concerning that man, that the wife is always with the children and not coming over to home. You see, I think the issue we have is we don't understand a mother role or duty, then wife role and duty. For the man, I expected the man too. He should play his own fatherly role. Come to the sitting room, be with them, and see what they are doing. That is his father role. And by the time he puts his head on the wife, even children, you see, they get excited when they see intimacy between their parents. And before you know it, the children will sleep off, they carry the children to their room, and they to go to their room. I am talking from experience. I have 5 children. It's easy. Combining my mother role and wife.
And wife role. Alright, thank you so much. I have to let you go now because of time, but thank you to play. Thank you so much. I had to let you go because of time. Apologies, but I think that you did give your point across, so get your point across.
I'll remember that so that we'll talk about that maybe next time. Thank you, everyone.